It's my husband's new toy. He just bought that today. Big tractor with a big bucket on the end. Cute little blue color. They're having to remove block because they laid the block and now the block doesn't match up with the house. So now they're having to remove it. So another delay there. But there is a big crane up there putting the cement into the walls. That's so cool. But it's moving. We're finally getting cement. Look at the size of that crane. Just in comparison, there's the house. Look at how tall that crane is. And it's pumping cement. They don't want me too close to them. As soon as I got close enough, they all stopped and looked at me. So they have like cement forms. See those walls? Those are just forms. And a bunch of rebar. And that pump that goes up to that crane, that pump is shooting cement down into those walls. I think you can see it right there. Isn't that cool? So they're gonna go around the entire foundation. There you go. See, he's just dumping all that cement down into those walls. And that pump he's holding on to goes up to that big tall crane. I don't know why it's so tall. Back down to a cement truck. And there is, that's my hot husband. I'm one lucky girl. I don't know if he even sees that I'm here. Hey babe! He hates to be on video. Okay, I thought I'd show you how this whole thing works. See, the cement truck actually backs up to the pump and feeds it with cement. It goes up through the big crane pump thing over the house, and it's going to feed cement to the basement underneath the farmhouse. I just thought it was so cool. I had to show you guys how this whole thing works. It's just amazing how that goes from the pump to the truck. And this truck looks like a big giant grasshopper. Look at the big legs to hold it so it doesn't fall over. And the size of this crane, that cement shoots all the way through that thing. And it's going to shoot cement underneath the little farmhouse. Look at how close they are to the house. And they use a little joystick. Look at how they can move this thing. It's just amazing how big it is and how much control they have over it and how close they were to the house the whole time. And at the bottom, you can kind of see the little pump, and the guys are controlling where it's shooting the cement to. And I just thought I'd share this part with you guys because it's just so cool. And the next part is really neat. It actually pumps the cement down into the forms of the footings of the house, and it's kind of like a little lazy river that goes around the house. Kind of reminds me of like a volcano with lava coming down. But you can see the cement just flows down into the forms like a little river, and it's going to fill in everywhere they have dug and formed out, and that is what they call the footings. And so they did that with the cement. And it's all done from the top of our property with that huge, long crane thing. But I just thought it was so neat, I just had to share it with you guys. Slowly but surely, but it fills in the forms. Hi again. Actually just came out to check and see if the contractors were working today because my husband went back to work. He'd been on vacation for 2 weeks working on the house. And I just got a beanie on. I'm nice and comfy. So, just out here checking to see. Oh, I don't like being out here by myself. Did you just hear that? Besides that, our neighbors have a pit bull that keeps coming in our yard too. So I'll be making this quick, but I just came out here to see if the contractor showed up. But I wanted to show you, the whole reason I came down here is to show you what my husband's working on. Check this out. So my husband decided to build, he's building a little cabin. Now it's not done yet. He's putting a window here and then a window in the front, and then that door right now is just sitting there. It'll be lifted up. And he's gonna put a railing around the deck, and they're gonna have a little gabled roof. It's a little 8x8 sleeping cabin by the fire pit. We laugh because I'm just like, so that means anytime you're in the doghouse with me, you're making a luxury doghouse for yourself. Is that what you're doing? It's gonna have bunk beds in it and storage and everything else, but he just did that because the contractors, we were waiting for the cement forms to be done, and so he didn't want to waste his time on vacation not moving or working, so he built this with a friend of ours, son, Wes. He worked on it too. Wes did a great job. But yeah, so it's gonna have a railing around that little deck and a window in the front and a window on the side. It's on the back of our lot. It's gonna be so nice, and we'll be able to store like our stuff for the fire pit, and you know, camp out here. The kids will enjoy it. Be able to hang out by the stream. I keep hearing. I know. Sorry. I know it's just leaves hitting the ground, but I keep on getting myself all freaked out because we have a bear out here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to show you my kind of silly outfit for the day. I mean, I am totally grunge. Let me set this down. Okay, this is my outfit for today. I'm actually pretty grunged out today. I'm kind of like street grunge look. I got my, like I said, my beanie on, a graffiti shirt, a denim jacket, and then these are my graffiti pants. These pants, let me show them to you real quick. They have like paint splatters, but I bought them that way. We got, you know, like hot pink, everything else. Paint splatters. And then I'll step out, and then I'm wearing my white tennis shoes. And I roll up the ankles. I don't know if you can see. So I roll them up, kind of like I do when I wear my flip-flops. And then just got the little tennis shoes. And these are the boyfriend pants. I mean, the crotch is like really long in these. But this is what I call my comfy wear. So, and that's about it. I'm gonna show you the cement walls are in, and I'm so excited. So now all they have to do is put the plumbing on the ground, and so that they can pour the floor of the foundation. So that's what's next. So I'm gonna go up and take you up there. So you can see our cement walls are in finally. Kinda. They only do the front because this back is a walkout. The back of the house is a walkout basement with decks and stuff, so they don't do a foundation there. But this is what's cool. I'll show you guys this. We are having, oh, they must have had a little fire here. That ain't cool. What the hell? Someone had a party on our property. Burning wood. I don't know what the hell they did. Okay. Well, this is what I think is so cool. This little room right here goes all the way back behind here, and it's cement. I got my white tennies on, of course. This is like a storm shelter. It's gonna be all cement. I can't really tell how big it is from, see, it's all cement. That is gonna be a storm shelter because my husband and I do not like storms, and so we actually are having a storm shelter in the basement. I'm really confused as to why someone was burning out here. Makes me think some kids had a party out here or something, I don't know. And there's the farmhouse, still same condition as it was before. Except for, well, you can see the black paper. We're taking the siding off, and I'll zoom in. We're taking the siding off and repurposing the siding in the new house as a decorative wall. So all that green siding all the way around, that barn siding, it goes vertical and not horizontal. All that's going to get torn off, and new siding will be put on. And that siding we're going to repurpose throughout the houses, distress it, and stain it and paint it and that kind of stuff to make it look kind of cool. But that's it. My big dirt mound, and my big dirt swimming pool. So, but at least we have walls. I've been talking about this forever, that the weather keeps holding this up. Now it's a beautiful day, and not a person is out here working. Can you believe that? Wow, the sun's really bright out here. So, okay, well then I'm going to go ahead and check in with you guys later. Talk to you soon. And I also wanted to remind you guys that I do have some giveaways coming up. If I haven't already posted them, they are coming. One of them should already be up now, and then I have another one coming up. So there's 2 giveaways around Christmas. And then as soon as I hit 20,000 subscribers, which I'm very close, I have another giveaway coming up. So I have 3 giveaways planned. 2 I've already filmed. 1 should be posted before this or right after this or whatever, but you'll just look on my site. And so I want to make sure y'all know about that. And if you haven't checked out Thrifters Anonymous and their watch giveaway, make sure you go over and do that one. What else? Oh, I felt so bad. I was at a stoplight on my way out here to the farm, and this little old lady was driving this big giant Jaguar car, but it was big. And the light turned green, and some overzealous guy behind her just started hitting the horn. Well, then she got confused, and I felt so sorry for her. So she gets confused, and so instead of like noticing that light's green, she gets out of her car and starts looking at her car. And I rolled down my window, and I'm just, because I was at a turn signal and mine was red, and I rolled down my window and I'm like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And she's just looking at me like, what? And she's so confused, and this guy is screaming at her, "Go, it's green, it's green." And she's thinking something's wrong with her car because he's laying on the horn. And so and she's like, "What?" And I looked at her and I'm like, "Ma'am, your light is green." "Oh." Then she looks at it and it's red. And I was like, "Well, now it's red." So she got back in her car, and then my light turned green, so I had to leave. I felt so bad for her. She was so flustered. You know, it doesn't do good. So yeah, if someone's at a light and it just turns green, give them a few seconds. You know, then, I mean, if you have to honk, then do that. But give them a few seconds. Don't honk right away. That poor lady was so flustered and so confused. I felt so sorry for her. And then she got in her car and sat through the next red light. And I left, so hopefully she figured it out. But I just felt so sorry for her. She was so flustered. So I just wanted to share that with you, that, you know, if you're at a stoplight and the person in front of you is green, give them a few seconds to realize it's green before you start laying on the horn. It gets confusing. Okay, well, I'm just checking in as I can with the camera, and when I'm in an area that I can film at. So, but I just wanted to remind you guys about the giveaways, and that's about it. Okay.